Hey everybody, welcome back to another figure review. This time we do another Marvel Legends review. This time I will be reviewing Blade. Now this figure is actually part of the whole Mindless One Build-A-Figure line. If you guys don't know who the Mindless One are, it's not important unless you read Doctor Strange comics. The only thing you need to know is that they're mindless henchmen. That's about it. Alright, so let's get back to Blade. Now there's two different origin stories for Blade. One in the movies was Wesley Snipes, who in my personal opinion is the one and superior Blade. Should stay as Blade, should come back as Blade. Don't pretend you guys don't want him back. We all want him back. Just be fucking honest.
There's only been one Blade. There's only ever going to be one Blade.
And there's one in the comics where how he was originally. Now in the comic books he first appeared in the Tomb of Dracula in issue 10 in 1973. Like in the movies and comics, his name is Eric Brooks. There are only two main differences I can tell you. Blade's mother was killed and bitten by a vampire named Deacon Frost posing as a doctor. In the movies, Blade's mother did survive, became a vampire, became Deacon Frost's lover. Yeah. And later got killed by Blade. I gotta say, I can't imagine like the ultimate fuck you to your arch enemy when your arch enemy is dating your mom. I mean, that really would piss anybody off. So, let's get on with powers. In the comic books, his only power is, as far as I know, that he's immune to vampire bites. Which is pretty cool and all if you're in the business of killing vampires and all. In the movies, he was born half vampire and half human. Basically a dampier. Meaning that he has all their strengths, none of their weaknesses. The only drawback with movie Blade is the fact that he has the thirst for blood, which is being suppressed with a serum. Now, in the comic books, because of the success with the movies, the first Blade movie, they made some retcons. In the comic books, he had a encounter with Michael Morbius, he got bitten by Michael Morbius, turning into a half vampire and half human, a Dathomir. And thanks to the movies, they basically changed his look, changed his origin a little bit, and became a badass ever since. So, since I'm done talking about the origin, let's zoom up. I'm sorry, I don't know if you guys are able to hear this or not, but I have two dogs in the background chasing each other. So, here he is where he said Marvel Knights. Here's Marvel's Blade. Here's Blade in the box. Here's the Marvel One's head. And some accessories that we're going to get to that later. And here's what's a cool detail. If you look at the top of the box, you can see a Blade logo, which is just, I don't know, either it's supposed to be swords or knives or daggers or throwing knives, I don't know. But I thought it looked kind of cool. I thought it was kind of neat. So let's turn to the side of the box. Here we have Blade in art form. Looks cool. Let's turn to the other side. There's that. We'll turn this box around. Here's Blade. I'm not going to bother reading this because I just explained to you the origin story. So there really should be no need. If you guys want to read it, by all means, go ahead. I suggest you pause now. Let me know when you guys are done. Are you done yet? Can we move on? Okay, good. So here's Blade, looking all cool and badass. Here's what the Mindless One will look like when fully assembled. And here's the figures that you need to complete the Mindless One. Here's Iron Man from Midnight Suns, a game that I haven't played. I'm pretty sure I'll play at some point if they make some updates or not. So, besides Iron Man, here's yours truly. Here's Lady Bullseye. Here's Power Man. Here's the Fist Ninja. Here's Clea, and here's Daredevil. So, with that being said, we'll take this figure outside the box. Alright, so here's what this figure looks like outside the box. Now, this figure does look pretty good. Now, here's the front. Let's turn this to the sides. Looks nice. Let's go to the back. Now let's zoom in. I mean, it's not too special, the back. You can see some weathering and texture, in the trench coat. I guess is the leather. Here's the holster for the sword. You can see that this whole thing is sculpted on. It looks cool. I mean, looks nice. You see the buttons, sculpted on. I do like the wrinkles for the sleeves, nice and rolled up. Like the vest looks cool, the torso area, and the head sculpt is actually pretty good. Not gonna lie. You can look at the hip. Oops. So, like I said, the head sculpt looks good. You know, you gotta say the paint job. I don't know if you would see this, but the paint job for the mouth looks good. And I like the fact they actually added some texture for the tongue, so it's not just painted on. They actually sculpted a tongue on. Did a good job with the teeth and the fangs, for what it's worth. And I kind of like that scowl. You know, if you see with his forehead, nice facial expression. It's pretty nice. The ear's pretty good too. The haircut's nice too. So, like I said before, the vest, you know, is cool. Like the buckle. Like the fact the buckle is kind of nice and shiny, as it should be. You know, that's sculpted on. Looks good lower. The boots are nice. The pants is nice. You can actually see the pockets here. So, you know, the sculpting for this figure is actually pretty good, you know, all things considering. Alright, so let's get on with the articulation for this figure. As you can see, this head can go, well, can go all 360. The only problem is the tough material for the trench coat. It's kind of preventing it. I mean, you could, if you were to force it that way. I mean, you can take the head off, of course. Now, the head can go up and down. Let's pan down. The abs can crunch, obviously. It's kind of hard to do with this trench coat because it's so thick. The thigh can swivel. The knees are double hinged. The boot can swivel. And this can go up and down. Sorry about that, I have a dog in the background. The waist can swivel, no problem. Let's get on with the arms. Now, the arms can go up and down, although because of the coat and, you know, the thick material, it does hinder it. So you can do this, but you can't. Well, let's just say the coat's the problem. Now the elbows are both double hinged. The bicep can swivel. The hand can swivel. The hand can go up and down. And can go 360. So, just like that. So, with that being said, let's get on with something else. Alright, so here are the accessories for Blade. As you can see, here's a sword, 2 wooden stakes for vampires, which makes sense to the stake of their hearts, 2 changeable hands, that's obviously for holding things, and these 2, I'm not exactly sure what they're called. There's like very few martial arts weapons I'm familiar with, this isn't it. Either these are supposed to be some kind of shurikens or double-bladed knives. I don't know. So let's move on. So here's the head for the -1. Okay, now let's talk about the good and the bad for this figure. Let's talk about the good first. There are things I like about this figure. The texturing, the paint job, the body mold. I thought those were pretty good. And, you know, the articulation is pretty decent. Now let's talk about the things I don't like about this figure. Now here's the 4 things about this figure that really pisses me off. It doesn't come with alternate head, where he has a closed mouth, where he looks more stoic. He doesn't have glove hands. That doesn't quite make sense to me. He doesn't have a gun. And, well, look at his arms, dude. I mean, he can't put his arms down. I mean, he's like Randy from the Christmas Story when he's wearing that winter suit.
What is it? I can't put my arms down!
This is mostly due because of the thick coat. You know, he can't put his arms down. I mean, if I were to rate this figure, you know, I probably would at least give it like, you know, a 5 out of 5, well, probably a 5 or a 6 out of 10. I mean, the only reason why I got this figure for 2 reasons. One, because I wanted a blade. I already got Mezco's 112 blade. I just never had a Marvel Legends blade. And 2, you know, I'm planning on customizing this figure to make it look more like Wesley Snipes. So with that being said, if you guys liked this video, please leave a like. Please leave a comment and tell me what you guys think, and also tell me what you guys want to see in the future. And please subscribe for more videos, and please click on the notification so you guys will know when the next video is out. And with that being said, you know, have a good morning, have a good afternoon, or have a good night, depending where you guys are from.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
Now this figure is actually part of the whole Mindless One figure wave, and son of a bitch. Now this figure is actually part of the whole Mindless One figure build. Fuck. Hey everybody, welcome back to another figure review. This time I'm back doing a fuck there. Hey everyone, welcome back to another figure review. This time I'm back doing a fuck. Hey everybody, welcome back to another figure review. I fucked it up. I mean, his origins is similar in the movies, but his origins later got retconned, and I realized where I'm heading with this, so I'm going to stop this video. Hey guys, welcome back to another figure review. This time, because of the movie impact the comics so much, they actually made some changes in the comics. But let's get on with the let's go on before the comics. Fuck. Hey everyone, welcome back to another figure review. This time, Hey everyone, welcome back to another figure review. This time we're doing Hey everybody, welcome back to another figure review. This time we're doing fucking tongue tie. Okay, so let's talk about Bray. Shit. Now his mother was a human. Fuck, I fucked it up. You know, due to the movie's popularity. Now, the one in the comics, he first appeared in the. Fuck. Okay, so let's get on with Blade. God damn it, you guys. 70s. Now, he first appeared in the Tomb of Dracula in 1973. Oh, I fucked it up. God, Wesley Snipes. There's only going to be one Blade. There's always going to be one. Shit, fucked it up. Alright, so let's get. Fuck. Now, as Blade became. What the hell are you doing? Origin stories for Blade. One in the comics and the one in the movies. Fuck. Alright, so let's get back to Blade. Now there's 2 stories, where basically he got bitten by Michael Moore with the living vampire and turning into like a living, I fucked it up. And that's basically how he became a badass ever since. I mean, he was a badass in the movies, but in the comic books they kind of made him I fucked it up. Which is pretty cool, you know, if you're in the business of killing vampires. But, you know, in the comic, I fucked it up. My personal opinion is the superior Blade. And should say Blade. God damn it. Okay, now there's 2 origin stories for. Oh, god damn it. Because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. Fuck. Alright, so let's get on with Blade. Now there's 2 origin stories for Blade. One in the movies with and, you know, I do like the movie origin better. I mean, they fuck. Deacon Frost is an old vampire. Fuck. Don't pretend you don't want to. Don't. Fuck. Alright, so let's get back to Blade. Now, there's 2 different origin stories for Blade. One in the comic books. Fuck. If you look at the vest, you know, it's not just painted on. You know, you can see that there's actually some texturing on the vest, as well for the buckles and the whole pants. And I thought that was pretty good. God